Who is at risk for developing and living with diabetes? According to the well-known international medical journal, Lancet, the number of Americans at risk for developing diabetes is rapidly rising. However, the journal's study also revealed the risks of developing diabetes was dependent on three things: race, education, geographical location. This is the first study in over 10 years about the risks people in the U.S. face in developing diabetes. The U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention epidemiologists have been keeping track and reviewing how prevalent diabetes is and how many new cases are being reported every year. The researchers looked at the mortality data of 600,000 people from 1985 to 2011 to look at the risks of the common kinds of diabetes, type 1 and type 2, and excluded the others: gestational diabetes, bronze diabetes, and diabetes insipidus. While the study looked at the disease in American people, it's liable the results would have been similar for other parts of the world if European data had been used where a Western diet and lifestyle is normal. What did the study reveal? Based on the information for the 25-year period, there was a huge spike in the number of people who had developed diabetes in their lifetime. In 1985, girls were 27% likely to develop diabetes, whereas boys had a 21%. In 2011, this number spiked to 40% for both genders. Therefore, the risks have doubled for the boys, and the girls saw a 50% increase. There was no look into why this study revealed such a dramatic increase. However, it's believed that people who have diabetes have longer lifespans, which increases the chances of developing diabetes in their lifetime. Yes, diabetics can live a longer life. Even if you're diagnosed with diabetes, your lifespan isn't dramatically shortened if you take good care of yourself. U.S. children with diabetes can live another good 70 years with their disease, with a good sensible diet and exercise routine. For the 25-year period, 1985 to 2011, the years, men who were diagnosed with diabetes were expected to survive with an increase of 156%. Women only had a 70% increase. No answers as to why the difference, but it's thought that medical advancements such as knowledge and treatments are the reason. However, having diabetes does shorten one's lifespan. During this period, researchers noted there was 46% of men and 44% of women died from diabetic complication. This is mainly because of the rise in diabetes itself and fewer cases of diabetes being diagnosed and untreated. Despite the whole diabetes picture looking grim, the truth is that the individual diabetic is actually seeing improvements. Both men and women who are diabetic are likely to live 2 years more than in times past. Perhaps the result is from better treatment options and plans.